Most people don't fail because they don't know what to do. They fail because they don't feel like doing it. One day they are motivated, fired up, ready to change their life. The next day, the alarm rings, the mood is gone, the energy feels low, and suddenly all the promises disappear. This is where dreams quietly die. Not in loud moments of failure, but in silent moments of comfort. If your life feels stuck right now, if you feel like you start strong but never finish, this message is for you. Your mood is not your friend. Your mood changes like the weather. Some days it's sunny, some days it's dark, and some days it's a storm. If you let your mood decide your actions, your life will always be unstable. Successful people are not more motivated than you. They are not happier every day. They simply learned one powerful rule: follow the plan, not the mood. They show up even when they don't feel like it. And that one habit changes everything. Let's be honest. You don't quit because the goal is too hard. You quit because your emotions take control. You wait to feel ready. You wait to feel inspired. You wait for the perfect mood. But the truth is simple and painful. Progress does not come from motivation. It comes from consistency. And consistency is boring. It is not exciting. It doesn't give you instant rewards. That's why most people avoid it. Think about your own life. How many times have you started something with excitement? A new routine, a new goal, a new version of yourself. The first few days feel powerful. You feel proud. Then one bad day comes. You feel tired. You feel stressed. You feel unmotivated. And instead of following the plan, you listen to your mood. One missed day becomes two. Two become a week. And slowly, you return to the same life you promised to escape. Here is a hard truth you need to hear. Your mood is trained by your habits. If you obey your mood every time, it becomes weaker. It learns that quitting is an option. But if you act despite your mood, your mind becomes disciplined. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect. It is you telling yourself, I keep my word to myself even when it's uncomfortable. Consistency is not about doing something perfectly. It's about doing it even when you feel average, tired, bored, or unsure. The gym doesn't change your body in one workout. Studying doesn't change your future in one night. Working on your goal doesn't change your life in 1 week. But small actions repeated daily create a force so strong that nothing can stop it. This is how ordinary people build extraordinary lives. Most people wait for confidence before they act. But confidence comes after action, not before. When you follow the plan on bad days, you build trust with yourself. You start to believe in your own promises. And once you trust yourself, your whole energy changes. You walk differently. You think differently. You stop explaining yourself to the world because your results begin to speak. Ask yourself this question honestly. How many opportunities have you lost because you were not in the mood? How many dreams have you delayed because you felt tired, scared, or lazy? Your future does not care about your mood. Your future only responds to what you do consistently today. Every day you choose comfort over commitment, you are voting for the same life. Every day you choose the plan over the mood, you are voting for change. The problem is not lack of time. The problem is lack of structure. A plan removes decision making. A plan tells you what to do even when your mind is noisy. When you rely on mood, every day becomes a debate. Should I do it or not? Am I feeling it today? That debate drains your energy. A plan creates peace. You don't argue. You execute. Consistency is powerful because it works silently. Nobody claps for you when you wake up early. Nobody celebrates when you show up tired. Nobody praises you for doing the basics every day. But one day, people will ask you how you became so strong, so focused, so successful. They will call it luck. They won't see the quiet days where you chose discipline over comfort. If your life feels chaotic, it's not because you lack ability. It's because your actions depend on emotions. Emotions are temporary. Goals require permanence. The moment you stop letting your mood control your actions, you step into a new level of self-control. You stop being a slave to feelings and start becoming the leader of your life. Remember this deeply. You don't need to feel good to do good work. You need to do good work to feel good. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates motivation. Motivation then follows consistency, not the other way around. This is the secret most people never learn. Today is not about changing everything. Today is about making one decision. No matter how you feel, you will follow the plan. You will show up. You will do the work. You will stay consistent. Because one day your future self will look back and thank you for not listening to your mood, but listening to your purpose. When you decide to follow the plan instead of your mood, something powerful begins to shift inside you. At first, it feels uncomfortable. Your mind will fight back. It will give you excuses that sound reasonable. Rest today. You deserve a break. Tomorrow will be better. But understand this clearly. Your mind is designed to protect comfort, not growth. Growth feels unfamiliar, and unfamiliar feels dangerous to the brain. That is why consistency feels hard in the beginning. The difference between people who change their lives and people who stay stuck is not intelligence, talent, or luck. It is tolerance for discomfort. Consistent people are not fearless. They feel the same resistance you feel. They feel tired, bored. They feel doubt. The only difference is they don't let those feelings decide their actions. They respect the plan more than the mood. Think about discipline like a muscle. If you never use it, it stays weak. The first time you force yourself to act without motivation, it feels heavy. The second time, still heavy, but over time it becomes natural. What once felt painful becomes normal. What once felt impossible becomes routine. And routine is where real power lies. Many people misunderstand consistency. They think it means extreme effort every single day. That's wrong. Consistency means showing up, even at 60%, even at 40%, even when you're not proud of the effort. A small step forward is still forward. Zero effort is the only real failure. When you stop chasing perfection and start chasing consistency, your progress accelerates. Let's talk about why moods are so dangerous. Moods are reactive. They respond to sleep, food, stress, opinions of others, and yesterday's failures. If your life is controlled by moods, then your life is controlled by things outside your control. That's a dangerous way to live. A plan, on the other hand, is proactive. It is created when your mind is calm and focused. It represents your higher thinking, not your emotional state. When you follow the plan, you are obeying your best self, not your weakest moment. You must understand this deeply. The days you don't feel like showing up are the days that matter the most. Anyone can work when they feel motivated. Anyone can stay disciplined when results are visible. But when progress is slow, when nobody is watching, when energy is low, that is where character is built. That is where separation happens between those who dream and those who achieve. Consistency compounds. This is something people intellectually understand, but emotionally ignore. Small actions done daily feel useless in the moment. You don't see the reward immediately, but time magnifies everything. Just like bad habits slowly destroy your life, good habits slowly rebuild it. You don't wake up one day suddenly successful. You wake up one day realizing your daily choices quietly took you there. There will be days when you break the plan. Let's be honest. You are human. You will miss a day. You will fail sometimes. The danger is not missing once. The danger is letting one miss become an identity. I'm not disciplined. I always quit. That story is more damaging than the mistake. Consistency is not about never falling. It's about refusing to stay down. Get back on the plan immediately. No drama, no self-hate, no delay. Most people sabotage themselves by being emotional about progress. They need constant excitement to continue. They need constant validation. But real growth is quiet. It feels repetitive. It feels lonely. It feels slow. That's why few people reach the top. Not because it's impossible, but because they quit during the boring phase. If you can learn to respect boredom, you unlock a level of focus that most people never touch. Understand this: your future is built on ordinary days, not on big speeches, not on big decisions, but on small actions repeated when nobody cares. When you follow the plan daily, you are casting votes for the person you want to become. One day does not define you. a pattern does. You must stop negotiating with yourself. Every negotiation weakens your authority over your own mind. Decide once, then execute daily. When you wake up, don't ask yourself how you feel. Ask yourself, what does the plan say? This simple shift removes emotional chaos from your life. You conserve energy. You stop wasting time thinking. You just act. Consistency also protects you from regret. Regret comes from knowing you could have done more, but chose comfort instead. When you follow the plan, even on hard days, you sleep with peace. You may be tired, but you're not disappointed in yourself. That inner peace is priceless. It builds confidence that no one can take from you. Remember, motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a decision. Feelings change, decisions stay. When you build your life on feelings, it collapses under pressure. When you build it on decisions, it stands firm in chaos. That is why disciplined people remain stable even in difficult times. They don't panic. They rely on systems, not emotions. There is a version of you that exists on the other side of consistency. Stronger, calmer, more focused, more respected by others and by yourself. That version is not created by big moments. It is created by daily obedience to the plan. Every time you show up despite not feeling like it, you move closer to that version. You don't need a new strategy. You don't need more information. You don't need another motivational video tomorrow. You need execution. You need repetition. You need patience. Most people are addicted to starting. Very few are committed to continuing. Be the person who continues when excitement fades. Life rewards those who stay. Stay with the routine. Stay with the process. Stay when progress is invisible. Stay when nobody is clapping. Because one day, results will arrive suddenly, but they were built slowly. And when they do, you will realize something powerful. You didn't just achieve a goal. You became a disciplined person. From today onward, make this your rule. Mood does not decide. The plan decides. Tired or energetic, happy or stressed, motivated or bored, you show up. Not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. This is how consistency transforms from a struggle into an identity. One day, your discipline will take you places motivation never could. And when that day comes, you'll understand that following the plan was never about forcing yourself. It was about freeing yourself from excuses, from regret, and from the prison of temporary emotions.